Currently, we are building our third chicken cages, and this is going to accommodate 1,500 birds. And we've made so many changes from the first cage or local cages to this. We've made so many changes. For example, you see this wooden mesh that we are using. Previously, or in our first cages, we are using the chicken mesh. Now that is soft. It is soft, but we found so many challenges, including they were breaking like at a higher speed. Like you put them in, and then after a month, they are breaking because they were soft. Now in our second cage, we decided to go for another cage, cage 12 and cage 10, just to minimize the space, and we eliminated the first chicken mesh. Still, it was costing us a lot of money. So in our third cage, just like you're seeing, we opted for this one, exactly like this one that you're seeing, that I'm showing you. It is very hard, it is very durable, and it is safe for our chicken cage, because the first mesh we were using yearly breaking, and it could damage the chicken feet, and of course it was discomforting them. Okay, so that leads to low production and stress and all that. So this one, we decided to opt for this. Of course it is kind of expensive, but of course it's going to last for a long time, because ever since we started using them, actually we used them in our second, like the last cages, and up to now it has been like 6 months and they have not been damaged. They are still strong. So that is the change that we've made. I think you can see it. You cannot cut it if you don't have that machine. Okay, so that is one change that we've made. And then in the next change that we've made is the nipples. Now I think you can see our worker is just feeding the chickens. I'll talk about how many times you have to feed the chickens and all that, the effective way of feeding them. Another thing, in the next cages, I think you can see where they feed from. We changed. Before we were using the welded mesh that you can see, but they were breaking and somehow damaging the chickens. So in our latest cages, we decided to use completely